Hi, my name is Adrian Johnson with Stonington Yacht Sales, and today I have the pleasure of showing you WATERCOLORS, a 2006 Outbound 44 offshore sailboat. So we're in the large cockpit, so easy seating for 6 people, or sailing, probably closer to 4 in the cockpit. We've got a Lumar stowable teak cockpit table. Back at the helm, a large leather-covered stainless helm wheel. We've got a nav pod with a Raymarine E90W GPS with radar and a Raymarine ST6000 autopilot. Our primary winches are accessible from the helm position. They're Lumar 68 2-speed winches, and we have a electric halyard winch in the forward starboard cockpit, and below that is the wired remote control. So this boat was designed to be sailed single-handed, so the helmsman could sit back here and raise the sail while controlling the jib sheets and adjusting the helm if necessary. We've got a 2-to-1 hydraulic backstay adjuster, sail-tech adjuster, an E-perb, and heavy stainless stern rail that runs forward, all the way forward to the gate. On the starboard side, we'll have a little walk up the deck here. So nearly everything on this boat is controllable from the cockpit, from the traveler mounted right above the hood, to the manual boom vang, which is controlled on the port side of the cockpit combing. I will take a step up here and show you this boat has some custom steps built into the boom so that the sail folds down onto it and it acts more like a V-boom. And it also was installed to hold the lazy jacks out so the sail is raised easier without getting caught in the lazy jacks. You've got stainless steel cable rigging, chromed dorades with steel guards around them for the jib sheets. So up forward we've got a deep sail locker or anchor locker. And the chain storage is forward of that bulkhead with the steps on it. Got a Lumar anchor windlass, Harkin MK3 Solent and Genoa furlers. So this boat has, the Genoa is for probably a close reach and positions off the wind from there. And the Solent sail, which is, I believe, 105 or 110% sail, slightly smaller jib, and when you're on the wind, it's a great sail for going upwind or in rough weather. We'll walk back. Although there is a track on the forward end of the mast for a Spinnaker pole, this boat does not have a Spinnaker or Spinnaker pole, but that could be added. Running backstays, they are secured up now. They can be used. That would be mostly just offshore in really rough conditions to stiffen the rig. For the most part, these are unused. And great cover for the cockpit with the Dodger, the connector, and the bimini, so it keeps you out of the sun. All right, so we'll take you down below. These companionway doors are removable, and there's a hatch board that slides in here, or a screen that comes out and slides down in place of the hatch board. And we've got Raymarine ST60 speed and depth and wind above the helm. So the Outbound is really an offshore cruiser, an extended cruiser for the coastline. In addition to being a really well-performing, faster sailboat for its size, it's got a ton of creature comforts for live aboard. Got the clear finish teak interior, foam-backed vinyl headliner boards that are removable. In the galley here, we've got a very large refrigerator. Three-burner Force 10 propane stove. The propane is in a dedicated locker in the port side of the cockpit. Got a 2-basin sink, some storage below the sink. And I will also show you one of the really nice things is battery switches, fuel supply, fuel feeds for other things. This is the tank supply, fuel feeds, water tank selector from port or starboard, and then we have a tank tender system to see what the level of all those tanks are. This side is just storage. So below the starboard settee forward, we've got our house battery bank. Up here we have the inverter, and aft we have one of the air conditioning zones. We've got a television that is moved around a little bit, but it's mounted in there. The other air conditioner, I believe, is in the aft end of the port side settee. So I believe the starboard one is ducted forward, the port one does the salon. And then this table folds out. All right, so we'll take a step forward here and show you the forward island queen berth. Got storage outboard on both sides. Hanging lockers to port and starboard. And the forward head, which is the wet head, has a shower curtain. The aft head is actually slightly larger than the forward one in this boat. I'll show you on the starboard side here, there's also a larger, it's got the smaller hanging locker as the port side, but then there's a larger hanging locker on the starboard side. And I'll also point out the smaller 3-inch air supplies are for an S-bar diesel cabin heater. So they're down at the sole level, kind of throughout the boat. So in both cabins and the salon. So the aft head, it's a Tecma electric head. Both heads are fresh or saltwater flush and electric. Actually, I'm sorry, the forward one is manual. And then we have a standalone shower in the aft head. And aft to starboard is a double cabin with storage above and outboard and a hanging locker forward outboard. So for a cruiser, one of the great things about an Outbound is the engine access. Pick up the companionway. We have great access to the engine. This is a Yanmar 4JH. And there is an access panel on the port side here, as well as on the starboard side. So we can get to both sides of the engine. Again, fantastic access. We have upgraded alternator, charge regulator. You can kind of see that the new pulley and alternator on the engine. And back to the nav station. So we've got the AC and DC electric panels here. This is the shore power side, AC, which can also be run off the inverter, or many of these items can be run off the inverter, mostly the outlets. And then this is the DC side of the panel. So all of our lights, electronics, systems on the DC side. Again, you'll see this is really set up for offshore. It's a very comfortable nav station offshore. It's got a screen here for a computer, and then also a Raymarine Axiom screen for plotting. Has a single sideband for people that still use that. Regular VHF stereo. This is for the charge controller for the alternator, and then master volt battery monitoring. All right, and another one of the great features of an Outbound is the basement, or the work area, storage locker. In this boat, I believe we have all tools. Yep, manuals and tools in here. Tool storage outboard, more storage aft. Got a 12-volt freezer here below the helm. Got rack and pinion steering above. You can see that a little later. Back aft. Engine start battery. Raycor fuel filter. Refrigeration compressor. There's Feel free to reach out to Adrian at Stonington Yacht Sales if you'd like to take a look at watercolor.